Alright. I think that it's time. It's time to play a video game. Hello. Welcome to the Ultra Pancake stream. It's me again. It's Ultra Pancake. Here on an actually lovely, bizarrely kind of warm day in February. I've got my window open. We'll see how long until the nighttime brings the chill into the room, but for now it's actually quite refreshing. So you're probably gonna get to hear some cool car sounds coming in through the window, which would be great. Hello. Welcome, One Mario Bro. If I took off the winter clothes, I'd be less warm. It's honestly, it's one of those days where you wear, like, you can wear just your, like, sweater and your scarf, but you don't need a jacket, right? Like, I can, if I just have, like, a cardigan on, like, the weather is just in that nice cool region. That's perfect for that, honestly. It's nice, it's lovely. And, like, the sun was out during the day. It was amazing. That's normal around here, though. Usually you get... normally you'll get, around in February, we'll get a couple weeks of Fool's Spring, where it'll seem really nice. And then, almost certainly in the first week of April, it will snow horribly. So... it's just, you know, you gotta take it as it comes. Alright. Today, I'm hoping that we'll actually be able to finish the 7th guest. I believe I'm on the final puzzle. So, let's see how long it will take me to either solve it or decide that the stream is becoming too boring and look it up. We'll see. And then after the game is over too, we still have, there's the version I bought came with a behind the scenes featurette. And guys, I don't know if you know this about me, but I love a behind the scenes featurette. There's deleted scenes. I love deleted scenes. I love shit like that. So we're gonna watch a little of those too afterward. Alright, let's load up this Bibiub game.
Back for more?
Oh, you heard him. There he is. There's our boy. Alrighty. Continue. So, we were in this room, and I think the only, despite these extraordinarily, like, visually notable scissors, the only thing I think we can click on is this. Here, wait, can I, like, look? Is there anything to look at? What, there's just a chair up here. Yeah, no. Floating chair? We have nothing to say about it. No thoughts. We're just here to do puzzles. There's also another door back there. Alright. Well, let's just get right into it. Get my puzzle notebook.
Consider this game on the house.
This is trickier than it looks.
Is that a bit loud for you? Hold on. I'll bump it down for y'all just slightly, so you don't... so it's not blowing y'all's ears out. Okie dokie. So, based on the experimenting I did with this puzzle last week, I couldn't find any kind of consistent meaning in the shapes of the windows. So I'm more wondering if this is more of like an invisible maze situation of just like trying to find the right connected sequence of things rather than necessarily the visuals here giving us specific information. Not certain about that, but that's what we're going to be here to find out today. So I think I'm going to... like, draw a diagram. I'm gonna draw the bottom floor windows in a little diagram for myself. And I'm going to just try to follow each one of them and try to at least just like find the sort of traveling paths that they'll branch off into to see if I can, you know, discern anything. Yeah, or if it's just, you know, moon logic. This feels like a no logic puzzle. It might be, you know. Might be. It's 1993, baby. We don't have to actually, like, you know, have puzzles that are solvable. I do have a hot chocolate. Have I heard about this cafe in Japan that has train dioramas with cats? Yes, I have seen many photos and videos from that cafe, yeah. Cats are always derailing all the trains, disrupting the miniature lifestyle. The miniature supply chains are devastated as a result of those cats. I don't know what the miniature governments are gonna do about it. Growing up, I always had, during Christmas time, my family always had, like a little Christmas train set that went around the bottom of our Christmas tree. And it was just like, not exactly like a toy, more just like a decorative little train diorama that, like, my grandpa made. And my cats would come and Godzilla theyselves all over it and knock. One of them was supposed to be like, there was one of the train cars was like a little cart that was like full of presents, and then there was another car that had a bunch of black pony beads in it to look like coal, and my cats would just knock those shits over. There'd be beads all over the floor. You had one like that for Hot Wheels? Oh, it was like Christmassy too? Okay. So, you know what, do I want... maybe I'll get some markers so I can kind of color code what I'm doing. That might be a good idea. Okay. Red felt tip pen. We'll just start from the left and move our way to the right. So this guy just turns on straight on his own. He has available this one and this one. And that... here, actually we can... yep, just those two and that's it. So... And then let's go the up route first and see where we get. Okay. So we really only get just the one next to it. And from there, we only get the one underneath.
This is
And that's
trickier
a
than
dead
it
end.
looks.
If we start and move to the right first, it's just gonna take us in the... Oh! Okay. Okay, I see. So, starting here... we can... move up one, which is a circle window. And then the only one is that
This is
one,
trickier
and that's a
than
dead
it
end.
looks.
Okay. That seems to be all we can get for starting at that corner window. Next color. Orange. Ah! Oh god, I dropped it. Orange felt tip pen. More that it was a working train set that you could put Hot Wheels cars in, and we would set it up. That's cool. I know growing up, I never had any Hot Wheels, because I think my mom knew that I would leave them all over the floor for her to step on. So I mean, I had, like, a couple cars, but I never had, like... I always wanted to get all the, like, tracks and sets, you know, those orange bendy tracks, but I would never get any. I think if I could look back, and maybe if I was a more responsible child with cleaning up my bullshit, maybe I would have been allowed to have some. I was an extremely messy child. I did not want to clean up my toys, and there would just be shit all over the floor. Oh, you had a huge bag of Micro Machines. Micro Machines are so cool. I want to eat Micro Machines. I want to put a bunch of Micro Machines in a bowl like cereal and eat them. My little cousin, he was the one that got to have Hot Wheels and Micro Machines and stuff. And so I would just go to his house sometimes, or have him, like, bring his his toys over, and I would, like, the Micro Machines, he had, like, the fold-out city. What was it? Because it was like, I think it was like a van. A Micro Machines van, but you could open it up and the sides would fold down into, like, a city. And I loved that shit. It had, like, a car wash, and I liked making the cars go through the car wash. You think you had that? It was fucking cool. And I love that fast-talking man in the commercials. Okay, starting here. We can go any of the 3 surrounding locations. So let's go... So I wonder if going to either of these ones will complete the circuit, just like we'll end up stuck in this corner like we were if we started here. So now we can only go up. And we can only go into these to this one.
This is trickier than it looks.
Okay. And then if we go to this one, do we have the same thing where it lights that one up? So these two just seem connected then. These two are just Maybe I'll try to make notes of that, like ones that'll automatically interconnect each other. And so is the only one this one? Oh! No, if we can move here this time. Which we couldn't before. I see. Well, let's see where that takes us. We can go down.
This is trickier than it looks.
So just to double check, going this way, you can go down.
This is trickier than it
Okay,
looks.
it cuts off. Okay, then let's go here. Only go up. Ooh, but you know what that does? Ooh, it puts off a whole chain reaction. One next to it. The one around the corner. The one above that. And next to it. And the one next to that. So that's the longest sequence we've gotten it to, like, do. I remember having this big Hot Wheels playset for all the tiny cars they had back then. That's cool, man. I always wished I wanted to set up a giant stunt track so bad. I really did, but my mom was like, no. My mom knew the bullshit I would get up to. That's why I was never allowed to have toys that I, like, would cause an extreme hazard when left around on the floor. And I also wasn't allowed to have toys that were like guns or swords or any kind of projectile or weaponry toy. Because my mother was smart and she was like, she didn't say this to me, but looking back, I'm like, oh, she knew that if she gave me any kind of weapon-like toy, I was going to just hit my little cousin with it and make him cry. She just knew that I was gonna be mean to my little cousin, and she was right. 'Cause we, you know, the struggle between me and my little cousin was often, you know, I think troublesome for her, for my poor mother. Your uncle shot you with a plastic BB gun? Ow. Hope he didn't hit you in the eye. Christ. So we're gonna go down one, but I think then it, like, brings us around and we get trapped, right? Go down to there.
This is trickier than it looks.
So that's strange, because that one automatically lights up so many. But then you, no matter what, though, it, like, you don't have any options but to get to a dead end there. He didn't shoot you in the eye, that's good. He's a few years older than me, so he was essentially like my older brother. Gotcha. See, that was how it was. My little cousin was pretty much like my younger brother, because he would come to my house every day after school, and because his, like, mom would be at work, and so he would have to wait for her to, like, come pick him up later. So we was always hurting each other and getting pissed at each other and, like, doing mean stuff. Okay. Yeah, and my older sister is like much older than me. My older sister's 6 years older than me, so she was like distant, like she was old enough to be able to look at me with like empathy, you know? Because like when you're too close in age, if you're only like 1, 2, or 3 years, you know, off of each other, you're pretty much in the same social developmental boat. Whereas my sister was much, you know, developmentally further than me, so she could always look at me with like, you're a child, I understand that you're very small, and like, so I didn't really fight with her as much. But my little cousin, he was only 3 years younger than me. We fought all the time. Okay. One window. We have access to. All 3 of the surrounding windows. So, I guess we'll just do left to right again. From there, we've only got the one window on top. Ooh, that automatically activates the other 2. But we only have this one in the corner. Oh, and then here, and then
This
it'll be
is
done.
trickier than it looks.
Okay. So now let's go upward. Oh, we have both left and right. I assume this is gonna take us, yeah, back to this.
This is trickier than it looks.
Oh wait, no, I didn't want to start with that one. Restart.
I'm going to have to start again. This is trickier than it looks.
This one. And then this window. Okay, so we have... So it automatically lit the window above. Now we can... This one? And you can only go down.
This is
and
trickier
then it's...
than it looks.
So... It's also not 100% clear to me, like, what triggers the end of, like, the end of a rotation, I guess, on these, because, like, this space ended that chain. But I can get to, like... Like, I can get to, like, this window... And then that, like, lights up these, but just for some reason going up and getting to here, you can't move to these ones. For whatever reason. Not clear to me why.
This is trickier than it looks.
I'm getting into plush making and it's a lot of fun. That's good to hear. It is a lot of fun to just make a little guy that's your friend. So wait, is there... Okay, let's go Let's go here. That automatically turned on the one above it. From here, we can only go to the left,
This is trickier
and that's a
than
dead
it
end.
looks.
Okay. Then I guess try this side. Can only go up. From there we can only go left.
This is
and
trickier
that's a dead
than
end.
it looks.
Okay. I think that's all the options for that starting window. Next color, next window. Oh wait, shit, did I accidentally skip a window? I think I combined these two windows by accident. Shit. Shit. Wait here, actually, then. Well, you know what? We'll move on. We'll come back to this window if we feel we need to. Okay. So... for this one... left... up... Ooh, that automatically... and then... only right...
This is trickier than
automatically
it looks.
activates another window and is a dead end. So, how about up? We could go left or right. This one we can only go down.
This is trickier than it looks.
Let's try going right. Can only go down,
This is
and then that's a
trickier
dead
than it
end.
looks.
Okay, going right, that automatically lights up the next window. Can only go up. And then we can only go left.
This is trickier than it looks.
Which automatically lights... what did that light? 3 other windows? And is a dead end? Okay, I think that was it for that window. How about this one? Okay, we'll start with left. It automatically lit a window. Up. Also automatically lit a window.
This is trickier
Alright.
than it looks.
And that automatically lit a window too. Okay, let's try going up. and left. Can only go down.
This is
And that's a
trickier
dead
than
end.
it looks.
So, up and right. That goes. Let's see, up. Going right. Automatically turned on 2 other windows. And then only left is available. Which, oh, okay. Automatically lit up. Several more. So now we're like actually all the way at the top row. I don't know what that means, but we are there. And looks like down is the only path. Oh man, what the fuck?
Yes.
Well, it liked that. Okay. I don't know why that was right, but it was. It liked it. Okay. Well, now we know how to do it.
This is trickier
What?
than it looks.
Okay. So it's continuous. That's not just like a second phase. Okay. Well, good thing I fucking wrote it down. And it like automatically lit up most of it. Let's see. This. Which then the only thing to click on is this. And it squiggles all the way around.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I don't know. Since, like, the windows don't even line up between the 2 floors because there's fewer on our x-axis here. Did we end on a circular window? Would it like it if I did another circular window? Okay. Yes, it liked that. Good. Okay.
Your wits have brought you this far, but will you have the patience to go any further?
Well, I don't have that much left to go. I didn't see what shape of window we ended on, though I'm not 100% sure that's actually relevant anyway. So, this one. No.
This is trickier than it looks.
I want you to know that I have no idea if this is just like supposed to be kind of a trial and error thing, or if there is a decipherable logic to this. 'Cause I can't tell. Like, I'm looking at the diagram I have illustrated of the paths that these take, and I can't... No
Yes.
idea. Logic left town and isn't back till Tuesday. I think so. Alright, let's look at where does it stop? Goes all around. So it was not this one.
Boy, your wits have brought you this far, but will you have the patience to go any further?
Is it this one? No.
This is trickier than it looks.
We'll get there, we'll get there. We're nearly there. It's just gonna, we don't even have that many
Yes.
windows we could possibly click on going forward. Like, why does this one just fill in itself, like, entirely even? Why?
So, my boy,
It's one of these two.
your wits have brought you this far.
What do you think, chat? Left or
Will you
right?
have the patience to go any further?
Left? Alright, if it's wrong, your funeral. Nope. it was not.
Trickier than it looks.
Oh boy. Hello, Sentry Does Retro. Welcome back
Yes.
to this cool, just completely not really understanding how I'm solving this, but doing it anyway.
My boy, your wits have brought you this far, but will you have the patience to go any further?
I got the patience to get here. So, I mean, this is the only one left. So if this is not correct, that means that there's something incorrect further down that we're gonna have to sort out. I hope that is not true.
No!
It was right! For some reason. Yay!
Help me!
Oh, shit.
Someone, please help me!
Help
Get
her.
I can't.
Run away.
I can't. I looked over here and something happened. Oh, someone.
Kid, look
please
out!
Help me!
What was his name? Tad! Look out!
Come here, you little one. One last puzzle.
Kid, she's an old lady. You could probably kick her in the shin and she'll go down. Like, it's actually extremely difficult to detain, like, a 10-year-old boy, because they're willing to go absolutely apeshit. A 10-year-old boy will fucking, like, poke your eyes out. Bite your hand off. They're crazy. We've got a funny, thing in here. What do we get? Treasure? Oh, hey! Oh, he's reassembling himself. That's cool. I wish my skeleton could do that. Hey, man. The door? Yeah, that's where I was gonna go next. Yeah. Oh, you're oh. Well. Night. Oh no! Oh, poor guy. God, I love that dude. What a cutie. Man, these, like, extremely, like, noticeable scissors aren't anything. That's no fair. The dead Captain Bones. I loved him. I'll kiss that skeleton. I'll do it.
Let me go.
It's okay, darling. You know I won't hurt you. Just come upstairs.
Man, this
It hasn't.
he's wurglier than ever.
Let me. No.
Why is this
Let
kid
me.
dressed like a milkman?
Happening now. I've been here before. I've seen all this over and over.
Help me. Someone, please!
Tried to help him. Tried to help myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, Tad was us!
little
Oh!
Rat!
What a twist! We've been Tad and we're haunting here forever! Oh my god. So did they kill me, or... Did we all die in some kind of catastrophe since they're also haunting? Wait, what do you mean you were evil? I'm the child that they're trying to kill. Oh,
I can't breathe.
thank you for your emotes. What do you mean, oh? He just said, it just showed Tad the child, but then with his adult face on it.
Someone, please! Help me!
I'm that boy.
I just want to get out of here!
Just kick him, he's in a wheelchair, kid, just kick him. Just like push his wheelchair over. Look, he's not well, you could just kick his ass. Oh! Oh! What a world, what a world. I didn't know he could spit acid. That's a cool move. Oh no, oh, don't do that! He is underage, sir! Oh my god, I'm calling the cops. This is... I'm gonna get banned off of Twitch on television. This is against the TOS. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh, bye. Bye. Oh, there he goes. Back to hell.
It's all been changed now. Now
And forever.
So is my soul free now? Yay! I get to go to heaven? Oh, maybe? Yeah, the end. Ooh. Now this is a good track. Yeah. Tap out some of those blues bars for me on them ivories, baby. Oh! Oh! Alright.
48 years of loving, smiling with my eyes. 48 years of memories, neatly tucked away. When daylight dies, I hear them rise. And
Success.
on the grave. What's that sound?
It's the Fat Man, baby!
As black as pitch.
And Team Fat. I appreciate that their music pretty quickly gets unmuted on Twitch if you dispute it.
I've got skeletons in my closet, rattling tonight.
Oh, I love this song. This is good. Yeah, a little skinny. They need to bulk up a bit.
Cheekbones connected to deceit bones, and thereby connected to lies. I love you said indiscriminately, make the sockets
These bitches coming up with their fucking freakazoid puzzles.
bones knock against the hate bones, and the
The hand picture.
be sleep for the weary tonight, 'cause all those bones are mine.
Man, shout out to all these absolute geekoids and nerds.
Night is black as pitch. What's that sound coming from the bureau? Do I dare turn on the switch? Bones them dry.
Buying a Wild Funeral Home did some of the makeup. That rules. Did they just like knew
My closet
somebody at a funeral home. I'm shocked anybody had makeup done, because I just didn't think that the textures of anyone's faces would really matter that much. Yeah, shout outs to all the weirdos. Like Other Woman and In Bar and Sick Girl. One QA. Oh, there they are. Look at all these QA guys. Top Star Computer Services, thank you for assuring the quality for me. Oh, got your Autodesk. Special thank yous. The Amityville Historical Society, nice. Wait, did that say the Bates Motel too? That went too fast, I couldn't read it. Any similarity to persons now living to anyone or thing dead or undead is entirely accidental and just one more irrefutable proof of the paranormal. Oh, yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah? Skeletons in My Closet is a banger song. Yeah, that song kicked ass. Well. Whoa. And there it is, folks. Yeah. Well. We did it! Yeah, if there was any logic to that last puzzle with the windows, I mean, it was easy enough to brute force. I couldn't discern any kind of, like, sense to it. I think it's only rivaled by the one from the sequel, Mr. Death. Ooh. I like the sound of it. Alright. Well, we were the seventh guest all along. Couldn't have possibly guessed that was the case. Get it? Guessed. So now we can check out the making of featurette, which I'm very excited to see. I love making ofs. Shush. Hold on, I'm not ready. I guess I could just keep the desktop capture. Okay, this is 14 minutes long. So we can just sit back and fucking enjoy. And if this gets you know, copyright claimed or whatever, if this entire thing gets muted, I might have to cut it out of the highlight. We'll see. But for now, let's just sit back and enjoy. Making of, baby. How do you full screen? Windows Media Player. Sorry, I punched the microphone.
On a journey by
Ooh.
Vagabond and Virgin Games to a place where mysteries
It's kinda
run
quiet.
low. Questions will be answered and unthinkable acts committed.
Unthinkable acts. Let me know if the volume is okay. Am I gonna get copyright struck for this song? Probably not struck, but is this gonna get muted in the VOD? 'Cause this song sounds too like it might actually be licensed. That I might get muted for it. Wait, I never found out what was that weird secret door, though. Actually, wait a minute.
Nestled deep in the heart of Oregon.
Wait a minute. There's that weird door in the library that I never got to go in there. What? Is there, like, do I have to do some kind of secret special thing? Or would I have been allowed to go in there if the game hadn't crashed at the end? Well, maybe we'll figure that out after we watch this.
Lurking
Maybe it'll
amidst
tell
the
us about
quaint
the secret
bed and
door.
breakfast dens of a small one-horse town they call Jacksonville, we find a company that has changed.
I stepped out. What I miss? I realized that there's that secret door in the library that we never got to go in. And also, did the door in the weird science lab where we could, like, click on it to move the lock, was that anything? Because I don't think we ever went through that either, did we? Or, like, did anything with it? Maybe we'll have to sort that out after we watch the making of.
The face of global entertainment forever.
Change the
company's
face
name
of global
is
entertainment forever.
Twilight.
Well, we decided that there was a big new medium out there which involved CD-ROM. And this big new medium, CD-ROM, needed a definitive product. And the Seventh Guest seemed to fit into that. Needed something with power and passion and drama and story and animation and graphics and multimedia and sound overlays, and we were the people to do that.
We were chosen by God.
CD-ROM.
Trilobite is the brain.
They were chosen by God to make CD-ROMs.
Landeros.
Cheez-Its!
They met in the summer of 1988 while working for Virgin Games.
Is it loud
Both
enough for you
computer
guys?
fanatics from a young age. Divine was actually expelled from school for taking an unauthorized vacation to finish programming his first video game, the classic coin-op pole position.
Really?
So I took a week off school and finished it up. And it looked pretty good, and Atari was happy, and everything was good. Went back to school with a note saying I'd taken a week off school to finish up this game. Didn't lie. Didn't say I had the flu, which is what I should have done.
I'm a pole position guy.
Took it into school, and everyone in school went, okay, you're expelled.
Both Divine and Landeros
Shit.
drew upon their colorful pasts and interests in the
fuck school, you don't need
macabre
it.
to breathe life into the Seventh Guest.
And the whole horror genre really appealed to us, doing an interactive version of Clue combined with David Lynch-like effects. And this is what we basically outlined to Matthew. We have this house that's going to be haunted, and the villain's going to be an evil toy maker, and his house is going to be filled with evil toys.
With a groundbreaking game like The Seventh Guest, it was necessary to enlist the talents of the professional horror novelist, Matthew Costello.
Whoa.
As I said, when I got involved to write the script for The Seventh Guest, it was essentially another writing job. Writers
I'd hire this guy to write a horror thing. Look at him.
Exist when they freelance from job to job. It was a nice job, it was an interesting job, but nothing I thought
The best
of unusual
horror
note.
writers are the guys that
There's
look
only
like
one
little
involved
fucking
when I
geek,
sort of
like someone's
what Twilight
dad
was
ass.
actually up to,
Like
and I realized
purple sweater
something was
bitches. They write the
potential
most
for
fucked up
something
stuff.
extraordinary. Most people who write novels are used to telling one story. They tell a story in sequence from beginning to end with 2 or 3 viewpoints. And that's
Is this
a nice,
game in
neat
Canada?
way
They
to
said it
work.
was in
You can
Jacksonville,
just
though I missed
sit
what
down every
state,
day
and I know
start a
there's
little
more
bit
than one
further.
Jacksonville.
My first writing was for games, doing interactive game novels, and then interactive role-playing adventures for Batman, for games like Call of Cthulhu, which is a horror game, for science fiction interactive novels. So I was used to handling multiple plots. So when this came up, it was something I was familiar with, cutting and dicing, but I wasn't prepared
They said
for was the
house.
fact that it was really had to be a film script in about 50 or 60 sections.
Originally, we're going to try to find a Gothic-style Victorian house and take our cameras in there and take a bunch of photographs of the interiors, kind of a 360-degree pan of the interior of various rooms. But that became unfeasible, and it wasn't until Robert Stein came around and showed us how we could render, that it was truly feasible to render a room in 3D Studio.
Okay, this is the first module of 3D Studio's 5 modules. This is called the 2D Shaper. In it, we can create a 2D shape like this circle. We import the circle into the next module called the 3D Lofter. This circle can be moved along a path. In this case, we have a straight path in which we will move our circle.
Love that
A
they're
preview
actually showing
will
us
give us
this.
an
This
example of what the
rules.
object would look like in 3D. Once we've decided to make our object, we can move that object and all other objects we make into the 3D editor. We can put them together in order to create anything we want, such as this chair. Small objects like
Cool
this
chair.
can be rendered in a relatively small amount of time, approximately 30 to 40 seconds for a complete 24-bit image like this. However, rooms such as the foyer and hallway system in The Seventh Guest are extremely large and will take up to 20 to 40 minutes per frame to render, and there's over 1,000 frames for that whole system. I knew Graham and Rob for several years working at Virgin Games. I had left Virgin and moved to Seattle, and they had informed me that they were planning to form their own company, so when the opportunity arose, I jumped to it. Having known them, I felt I could work competently with them. And they were originally intending to shoot the entire game with video. They were aware that I was working with 3D Studio.
Can you imagine if the entire game had been filmed?
And I produced one room, a room that was never used in the game. And it was
Probably would
satisfactory
add way
enough
less
to
cute
convince
little
us that,
skeletons.
we could get by quite well using the 3D program for the entire house while still using video for the
Everything would have
actors.
been way less purple, probably.
I have always wanted to be president. Possibly president of a bank. Playing with staff will be a breeze.
Uh-huh.
I will surely win.
Cut. My name is Deborah Mason.
Every actor should
and, I
be
directed the live
wedgied.
action for The Seventh Guest, and I acted as
They're
the
all
character
nerds. Get them.
Martine Burden. Reach out, move the camera, roll your eyeballs. This particular type of acting
Well, I love it.
technology.
We're interviewing her outside next to the fountain.
Has been around for about 100 years and is a series of angles and close-ups on the person. It's almost as if the actor is thinking the situation. With this particular type of shooting, we
That was the floating hands that played the piano.
And it was
Well, they actually had the
getting
dolls
the
were
facial emotion across. Instead of just
also
a
FMV.
simple darling, we would have to use whole body movements. Darling, similar to that with everything. In that way, it was similar to stage and having an audience. The most difficult part was staying on our mark, cueing the actors to work around different positions on a stage with your virtual reality, your imagined furnishings. We had a difficult time not walking through things all of the time.
Hey, maybe we really can do this.
Yeah?
When we first got in touch with the Fat Man, we didn't know who the heck he was.
Fat Man dresses
And,
like.
You know, we didn't know that he was larger than life or that he was such a you know, musical genius. We didn't know he'd have such a big impact on the project. We thought
Oh my God,
he'd do
this
the
is
music.
great.
He didn't even know who he was.
He didn't even know who he
We
was. then.
unleashed his creative potential.
Oh my God. What it must be like to be the Fat Man. Something we all should aspire to. Oh yeah. Man, I'm probably gonna get fucking this whole part's gonna be muted to shit in the VOD, so enjoy it now.
Wing Commander, lots of stuff.
Yeah,
Joe
Wing
McDermott,
Commander, woo.
Baseball, lots of other stuff.
Baseball,
Kevin
woo.
Phelan just sits around. I've got a
Sitting
piano
around, woo.
for one character. I've got an oboe for another character. I've got a muted trumpet for another character. And they're all reflecting the personality of the character. The muted trumpet is sexy. The oboe is kind of doddering. The piano is a piano bar.
I don't know if he said worked on or just
there's
plays.
circus-
I
there's
didn't
organ
quite
work on the circus
catch.
sideshow, and that's for the musician.
I think he was just introducing his friends and their hobbies.
He's a mysterious guy, or he wants to be a mysterious guy, so it's not really mysterious. Pseudo-mysterious, you know, pseudo-mysterious. It's a musical style, really.
God, look at him.
Leaving the
Amazing.
Fat Man in Austin, Texas, we return to Medford, Oregon, where the sound effects and audio post-production were handled by sound designers Greg Hayes and Webb Stoughton at Stoughton Studios.
Well, you know, this project's been pretty incredible. The sound design on it was huge, to say the least. All the sound effects we had to create, it was much like.
I recall he worked on
creating
this
sound
weird
effects
boomer
for
shooter
a
game.
movie.
First step,
Who
of course,
did?
is just to break down the script, go through the script with a fine-tooth comb, break it all down, and that process is real important, that you identify all the sonic events that the scriptwriter was envisioning.
The Fat Man?
And get those clearly in mind.
Cool.
Again, the texture that they were envisioning and the creators are envisioning. And then from there, begin...
Greg would issue me lists of sound effects, and I would go in the script and see how the sound effects plugged in. And then we would literally go and say, okay, we have these effects already available to us. Let's use these, but these are the ones that have to be created. For instance, some of the effects we did, one little sequence we did, we took a coconut, and we broke this coconut into multiple pieces, trying to get a great head cracking sound. So when one of the guys gets slammed up against the wall, his head cracks.
So it gets back to that thing of you create a very deep, rich environment.
I think I do remember hearing that sound now that he.
That's the process of
It sounded very
And you gotta
specific.
know when to stop. You know, you can overbuild certain areas, and so you've got to find that balance.
We'd go in and we'd look at the rooms, and we'd say, okay, we have a room here that's, you know, what's the estimated diameter of this room? And is it got carpet on the floor, does it have wood on the floor, what do the ceilings look like? And we would design the delay settings or the reverb settings so that, or the echo settings, so this room would have this believable decay time.
And this room doesn't even exist. I mean, that's what's so
Yeah.
strange. It's just it's an abstract room, but yet it is a real room. You have to believe it is real.
You're the one. I'm gonna leave, Mister. Don't run away, please. Don't run away. Don't go. Don't go. No, don't go.
Bringing all these elements together and fitting them into 2 CDs requires the use of a relatively new technology known as digital compression.
Well, for the seventh
Whoa,
guest, really,
compression.
I think it's all hinged on compression technology.
Wow.
We take full motion digital video and a relatively high-res screen, 640 by 320, and we compress it. And if you look at the originals, the original screens that we start with, they're 600K per frame, and we bring that down to less than 30K per frame, so you can have full motion video streaming off of a relatively slow CD-ROM drive. When we started this project, there wasn't any full motion video, there wasn't digital movies that were playing on computers anywhere. We were really pioneering into that area with handling audio, handling video, handling all that. There was no tools that could handle a high resolution screen. There's a number of animators out there that were low res, but all of our images were in high res. So a lot of the tools that we use here are completely proprietary. Basically,
Cool.
there were no tools for doing the seventh guest when we started out on this project. And,
I want this bitch wearing a Mickey
fortunately,
Mouse
some
sweater.
plugins came along and wasn't available. Graham made.
While creating such an avant-garde software product proved challenging, Divine and Landeros expressed no regrets for undertaking this highly
Man, this-
anticipated multimedia endeavor.
Coming in with a
In
fit.
fact,
Oh my god, it's
everyone
also got a
involved with the
Mickey.
making of the seventh guest seem very
The
optimistic about
fits,
the
the
future of
fits
the
on
industry.
display.
So we now leave
The
you
drip.
with some of
Oh,
their
man.
predictions for where this new medium will take us.
It's all a little bizarre right now. It can't become mass whilst it's so bizarre.
I think as the next few months, not even years, go by, that there's going to be such an explosion in the CD-ROM technology that
Yeah, they were
that is
right.
how you're going to buy games.
Versions of Guest and follow-up trial by products will, I'm sure, find their way into all those platforms also.
Man, that ruled. That was cool as shit. Alright. Where can I buy my zoo books? Okay. Well, that was awesome. I loved that. I loved seeing the actors on, like, the sets and stuff on the blue screen. That was so cool. Let's see. Let's check out a handful of deleted scenes. Bad. Oh, one's labeled bad ending. Whoa, one's. Oh, there's stuff labeled CDI. Are there specific things that were only on, like, the CDI version? Okay. Well, let's just walk through them one by one, I guess. Oh. Yes. Okay. All right. How about this one? What? Why do they just have all this footage of everyone running in the attic? Oh, this poor, stupid, cheating old man. What a chump. She was good. She was having a good one. Yeah, I guess the attic was just some kind of... It's just a default background. They put these extra animations over. Extra FMVs. These are super cute. Ooh, look at this. Oh, let's look at that again. You see, look at this attic. Spooky. Oh, and then this is us going in. Alright, this one's labeled bad ending.
Run! Run for Pete's sake!
Oh, is he gonna get the boy? He's gonna eat him? Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, eat him up. Crunch him up into pieces.
No! What's happening? What? Help me!
Man, I'm gonna get fucking banned on Twitch for this. This is not appropriate content.
It's over now.
Oh.
Now and forever.
Oh. So I guess a bad ending was never introduced, would be my guess, if this is a deleted scene. Then I wonder what you would have, like, theoretically, what they would have had you do to get the bad ending. Curious. Oh, the door opening so you could, like, fucking leave? Mirror reversed?
No one knows what happened next. There's no one left to say. If you should see, then stop and get on your knees.
Why was that one super loud? Jeez. You know what? Those were all actually probably kind of loud for you guys, huh? Or you didn't do enough puzzles, I guess. Like, that you could go and do, like, the final puzzle before you did all of the puzzles or something. Okay, now we're getting into CDI labeled ones. I wanted to recreate that door, but I didn't know what to do. At least, you know what? For the fan art you did, though, I think that you got the, like, vibe of it right. Like, looking at it, I think you still, even simplifying it down, captured just, like, the right color palette, you know? That it gave the right feeling. Oh, wait, no, that's the same one. I just looked at that, and it was loud. Ending CDI. What does it look like on the CDI?
The smell.
Yeah, let me turn down your...
I can't breathe.
I brought him, the one you wanted, the guest. Someone, please, help me.
I'm that boy.
I'm that boy. It's me.
I'll get my wish. Oh, no. Oh, what the? Oh, no. You cheated me. You brought
The fact that she said, "Oh, you cheated me," rather than "What the fuck? Did you just throw up acid?"
For Pete's sake.
I don't like this whole tongue action is it's yucky, all right. She just descends perfectly vertical into a small puddle of acid. Yeah, and weirdly though, the floor doesn't get dissolved in the acid, just the woman.
You saved me. It's all been changed now. Now and forever.
Wedgie this boy quickly. He's a little nerd. What did the rest of his friends dress like? Because, you know, you heard like, "Oh man, go in the window and see what's in there, Tad." And he climbs through the window. And like, this little idiot dressed like a milkman. No wonder they made him go through the window. Rest of his friends probably dressed normal. They're like, "Let's make fucking little Tad and his bow tie go through the window." Heart CDI. Ooh. Ooh, ew. This is some CDI exclusive goo. Some brain matter and organ meats. Mmm. Thanks, Phillips. CDI intro.
He was a drifter, moving from town to town, robbing a gas station here.
Sucks that the CDI was such a shit console because it works for some games. I mean, I don't know that the CDI's problem was that it was a shit console. I think its problem was that it was like $1 trillion to buy one.
Stoff had to run and hide. He sunk even lower. He had nothing. No life, no possessions, no dreams.
No dreams.
And that's when the vision
Still counts as being shit? Damn.
a doll. And in his dream, Stoff reached out.
Yeah, get it. Grab it. Grasp your haunted future. This is how I make plushies. If you commission a plushie from me, it's like I do it like this.
Whittling the haunting face.
I whittle the haunting faces myself.
And when he was done, Stoff went to town, to a bar. The owner had a daughter. Ooh, he said his girl would love the strange doll. And Stoff offered it to the man. And the owner, in turn, offered Stoff food and a place to stay.
So he was selling dolls to children.
The first of many.
He was selling like haunted toys to children that was making them sick. and it made it so that his dolls absorbed the children's souls, and then I guess he went and got the dolls back from them and put them in the attic?
And that night, Stoff had another vision.
Bitch, why he sleep at like the foot of his bed on his tummy, like hanging off the side?
Just as he saw it. And everyone wanted one.
Everyone wanted one of those shapes in the whole toys. Love it.
Opened up a shop because everyone wanted a Stoff toy. Every boy and girl in the town, and from all the neighboring towns. A Stoff toy is a toy for life, people.
I want to see this bitch fucking sewing all those little dresses, huh? You're telling me this idiot...
Henry Stoff grew
This idiot's fucking hand ruffling all those little dressies. Coughing right into the doll's hair. Coughing your soul right into it. Made mine like the old man in Toy Story. You know, to be fair, that guy's not making a toy. He's just like doing restoration work. Which is different. So it's not quite the same. Well, there you go. That's what the opening looked like on the CDI. What the kitchen looks like. Oh, we got different stuff in here. Oh shit. Oh, it's a Goosebumps skull. So wait, instead of a horrible cans spelling puzzle, you just get like a little spooky guy, gives you a little teeth chatter, and that's it? Damn, CDI users. Getting the easy way out. Oh, whoa, there's way more skeletons in here than there was on our version. That's no fa- Oh my god, they got a knife thrown at them. Whoa.
How does it feel to be
What the fuck?
living thing to set foot
This is no fair. I didn't get to see any of that cool stuff. What the hell? Fucking rad. You know what? That's very funny. That's very funny considering we were just talking about that cans puzzle. I'll let you have it. But that's very funny. I'll let you have it, but you know, watch your language next time. Microscope CDI. Ooh. Oh, ooh, oh. Mr. DNA in here. You didn't know that was a bad word? It's derived from the word gypsy. Implying that it is gypsies who would rip you off and, you know. That's why it became a derogatory term. Painting. Ooh, a CDI exclusive painting. Oh, whoa, whoa, hold on. Ooh, hold on a second. Let me see some of this. Wow, whoa, sexy. Don't tell Twitch I said sensitive words. Okay, I said them for educational purposes. There's the planet. Oh. Interesting. So you got a couple different neat little animations. Alright, well that's all the behind the scenes stuff. That's neat. Let's see. You know what? Let me really quick. Let's open that game back up Let me just take a little.
For more?
Let me just take a little peek. Since the game crashed, where am I if I hit continue? So have we not? Okay, so we can go in here. But I'm also not sure if does the game just put you back right before the last, like, puzzle at the end? Oh. I don't think doors are supposed to do that. But alright. Huh, so is there really no other way to go but the attic? Dang it, I wanted to go and look in the library.
Let me go!
Yeah, it's gonna play this again. We already saw this. Yeah, and that lady's gonna run in again. Skip. I've already seen it. Now, are we able to skip credits? Will it crash? Are you gonna crash or are you gonna be normal? I think it's crashing again. No! Let me back in! Let me in! Damn it! Shit! Man. It's crashed. Fuck! I wanted to go in and look at what that other door is. I wanted to see if it would let me interact with it. Close a program. Fuck. Maybe I'll go look that up then. I was actually already thinking about maybe dipping in and just like playing around in the legacy version anyway, so. I guess maybe I'll find that out on my own time. Because I was with that door in the library that you could click on the wall, and you would see, like, a door behind the wall for, like, a sec. Or something, but it never amounted to anything. What was it? Oh yeah, I actually had a walkthrough open for the Windows puzzle, but I didn't end up needing it. I just had it open in case. Does it have an explanation for logic? The aim of this puzzle is to start from the bottom of the house and move to the top by going from window to window. The directions that you take from each window are determined when you first move from that shaped window to another. I.e., if you start at a rectangular window and move left, you can only move left from a rectangular window from then on. Oh, okay, huh. There are 4 differently shaped windows which will need to be set in the 4 directions. Oh, okay, so you're actually determining the meaning of the shapes of the windows yourself. Strange. Didn't really need to, because you can just kind of brute force it, but it's interesting. Well, I'll be. Okay, well. 7th guest in the bag. It's only 8 o'clock. I finished my hot chocolate and everything, so I guess we gotta move on to something else. Thought you were essentially trying to solve a rhythm. I didn't know what I was trying to solve at that point. I was just like, you know, there's not that many options for, like, my player input, so I think I can just kind of figure it out. Okay. So, since we've got a lot of extra time in the stream, There is a demo that I have been meaning to play. I downloaded it the day it came out, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I think today would be the perfect time to check it out. I have to remember where I saved it at. Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm happy you got to use my art, but I can't help but laugh. It was the day you finished the game. Well, you know, it happens. I just appreciate you made it at all, because you did. You know, you don't have to make fan art of my stupid bullshit. There's many better things to draw in this world. But I appreciate you took the time to do that. Alright, let's change the game. Are you gonna let me change it? Stream elements, please. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's actually on here, huh? Okay. I didn't actually think it would have the name of this game in Twitch's system, because it is just a demo. Alright. Was that loud for you just then? I apologize if it was. It's kind of loud for me, so I'm gonna turn it down for me. Alright. This is the demo for Excuse Me, Sir. A game that that everybody on Earth has wanted to exist. If you're not familiar with how this game has come to be, there is a content creator on TikTok named Molly Moon, and while she, I believe at first was like an adult content creator and did stuff on like OnlyFans and things, but on her TikTok she then started to put out these bizarre horror shorts that were enchanting and bizarre, and she started, like, the production value of them started getting more and more wild. Like, at first she was just, like, doing filmed sort of shorts of her playing this kind of spooky thought, I think, is the only way to explain this character that she's invented. A spooky thought. But then she started to add like weird, like retro adventure game, like point and click adventure game style aesthetic UI over her videos, and in these videos she always talks directly to the camera, like to the viewer, and just, yeah, weird shit just started to happen in them, and they were fucking wild and kick-ass, and they were the best shit ever. And then everybody on Earth started saying, "Girl, you gotta make a fucking video game." Everyone on Earth is like, I need to play this game that you're like imagining in these TikToks. I need to be able to play this. And so several prominent creators, being Jesse Cox, I believe, is producing it. I think Trevor Henderson is doing some art, and Erdorf, the guy who did the Faith series, are also working on it. And yeah. We're gonna see this weird bitch doing some freak shit, and I'm fucking stoked. Those are our options. I guess they're fine. Start. Okay, this seems like it's actually fucking loud as shit. Hold on. Oh my gosh, it's in... Oh my god, it's in like vertical ratio. Holy shit. I don't know how loud this can be, so I'm gonna turn it down a little more for you guys. If you know what, if you get jump scared by a loud noise, good. Please enjoy it. Alright, my brother went missing a few days ago. I hope whoever lives here can help me find him. I have items? Missing. Have you seen this man? George Fly. Age 29, height 5'9", weight 148 pounds. Please, information needed. Call local sheriff's office if you've seen him. I mean, he's taller than me, but he weighs less. This guy must be skinny. By that logic, you should play Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, I've thought about if I should try to get into Five Nights at Freddy's just because my little second cousin, who is 13 now, and you know, that age group is very into Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm like, should I try to get into it to relate to the youths? You know, and like, to relate to my 13-year-old little cousin. But I'm like, man, those games look boring. I don't, to be fair, I think there's a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's games now, and so there's like a lot of different genres, I think. But I don't know. I always thought the first Five Nights at Freddy's game just looked boring, and I don't think it looks very scary. It's like those games kind of feel like they feel like they're designed for the like 10 to like 16 demographic. That sort of like older kid, younger teen demographic is what those games feel like they're for, and I just feel like I'm too old for them. Like, I feel like I look at them and I'm just like, I don't really feel nothing. I mean, I know like it wasn't you know, designed out like at first to be for that age group, but the franchise now is definitely for that age group, and it doesn't quite have anything that really appeals to me in it. All right. Oh, here comes somebody.
Hey, who are you?
Hey girl, can I use your phone? Have you seen my brother? You seen my brother?
He looks familiar. Let's go inside and ask my friend.
Okay.
Let me tell them you're here.
Cool outfit.
Meet yourself at home.
Okay. What do you think? Left, right, or down? Oh, yeah, I get to look in the fridge. Got meat and... is this like Ensure? Like those breakfast shakes? This bitch got Deer Park water? Ugh. Deer Park water tastes like plastic. Frozen Coke, frozen water. Alright. I wanted something tastier. Screwdriver! I can't look at it. No thoughts on the screwdriver. I could leave. The door's locked! Okay. Feels like something not safe for work's gonna happen in a sexy way and not a scary way. It'll be both.
They're in the basement. Follow me.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll meet you down there.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll call the sheriff.
Call the sheriff, please. Thank you. Looks normal. You know what? Honestly, this is a pretty well-lit basement. I've lived in places with much shittier, scarier looking basements than this. This guy's either too dumb to live or knows he'll die from snoo. Yeah, you know. That's kind of like, this is exactly what like all her videos are like. Is that sidewalk salt maybe? Oh hey!
We've been expecting you.
Cool. Have you seen my brother?
I don't believe I have. We could ask the other members if they have, though.
Wait a minute, is that Jesse Cox is doing that voice? I think that's Jesse Cox's voice with a filter on it. That's cute.
But first we must pray. Follow me.
Okay. I'd pray to her. Hell yeah. What should I do something? Everyone put your hands up and down.
Newest members, you'll have to perform the prayer.
Okay.
Trace the outline on the floor.
Okay. This, like this, like this. I love this. This is great. And like this.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Now you'll need to make a sacrifice.
Okay. Pardon me. Did it work? Oh, is that bad? Gasp. Okay.
You idiot.
I tried to do it right. I'm sorry. Oh.
You did it wrong.
What should I have done different? I'll do it whatever way you want. Oh man. Hold on. Screwdriver? Screwdrive her. No. Time to go. Can I go out the window? I can go in. I went in the dryer. Oh no! Oh man. She got me. 2 of 3. Retry. Let's go back up. Wonder what we can use the screwdriver for. Hold on, I need to look at. Did you see that mystery stain? Can I just sit here? I could. Okay, so I can. There's nowhere else I can go. Ooh. Door. Oh, closet. All right. No, she sniffed me out. Damn it. Shit. So there's nothing in the bedroom. Over here. Just fireplace thing. Okay, that just took us back to the doorway. Fireplace. What was over here? Ooh, bathroom? Hide in the shower. She'll never smell you in here, you'll be too clean. No, bathe quickly. Damn it. The splorching sound it makes is good. Kitchen. Living room. Living room. Hallway. I assume this is just... Oh, this... Ooh, like a guest bedroom. I like scary little children's guest bedroom. Man, she can really smell me. I'm gonna have to do something about my stink. Oh, okay, she didn't smell me under the child bed. Good, good. That was too close. I need to find a way out of here. Okay. Ooh. Oh? Okay. Portal behind the mirror. Let's just, go in this tunnel. Yep. 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 we made it. Yeah, voice acting. I had a feeling. I was like, that sounded like Jesse's voice. With weird sounds over it. But yeah, these are the peoples working on this game. I'm extraordinarily excited. I'm extremely excited to just play this when it is out in full. This little demo, I doubt this can make for a full game unless it's getting a lot more. I mean, this is literally just the demo of, like, this is what the game's gonna be like. I imagine you're going to be doing an entire point-and-click adventure. And I mean, like, Erdorf alone, like, being credited on this, like, that dude's made 3 horror games already that, like, kicked ass. You know, like, I think they know what they're doing. Like, this is all, you know... Well, I don't know about Molly Moon, or I'm not familiar with this Torpal Duke person either. But like, these guys, though, are like professionals that, you know, have been making cool stuff for a long time. So I trust in, you know, the product they'll make. And like I said, this is literally a free demo that came out, you know, like... And this is, honestly, this demo was just... I think they probably put this out just to show, like, hey, this game is going to be exactly the thing you're hoping it's gonna be, which is exactly the game that her videos are creating the idea of, which is what we want. Like, I'm excited to see what the full escape of this is like. Though wait, why did we get the... Hold on. Why did we get the screwdriver? We didn't have anything to use it for. Right? We didn't use the screwdriver for anything, did we? I'm just curious. Hold on, let's... Oh no, because showing off the inventory, it gives you the inventory tutorial for your brother's poster at the beginning.
Hey.
Here, let's go through it really fast.
Who are you?
Okay, use your phone.
Sure. Come inside. Now let's ask my friends if they've seen your brother.
No, I need to use the phone.
Why don't I call the sheriff and ask about your brother? He's a good friend of mine.
Okay. So you do have a little bit of a different dialogue option sort of thing. Can I screwdriver the fridge at all? Oh, and I still have my poster now that I didn't hand it to her. So I actually have it in my inventory this time, so that is a little different. Huh. Strange. Wonder if that will be reflected. Can I screwdriver the door? No?
I'm waiting for you in the living room. Come find me.
Wait, this is different, isn't it? Because she just took us straight to the basement last time.
The sheriff will be here soon. Come, sit down.
Okay.
How about some nice tea?
Okay.
I made it myself.
Yeah, give it.
I drugged you.
Oh, it happens. Oops. Ah, man. That's cute that you can, like, get into it in different ways.
Greetings.
Hi, Jesse Cox.
Expecting you.
What are you doing down here?
Just a like-minded group of individuals. Would you like to join us?
They might know something about my brother. I could join and earn their trust. What if I tell them no? Because last time I just went with it. Yes, Jesse Cox. He was in the credits before.
I don't believe I have. We could ask the other members if they have, though.
Okay.
But first we must pray. Follow me.
Everybody pray. Everyone put your hands up.
As our newest member, you'll have to perform the prayer.
Can I do it better this time than I did last time?
Trace the outline on the floor.
Can I do, like, a better job? Like, what's the best method? Like...
Good. Now, you'll need to make a sacrifice.
What if I use... Did it work? Didn't work.
You idiot.
Screwdrive her. No.
You did it wrong.
Oh. Is there any other... Like, can you actually just turn back around and, like, go... I was wondering if I could just turn directly around just to face her and be like, no, you could kill me. Just, like, let her do it. Screwdriver? Screwdriver? Poster? Wait a minute. I was wondering if this up here was something. Like, are there secret things to do that are not necessarily always labeled, I wonder? Because there's nothing in here. At all. Can we hide in the fridge? Oh, it won't let us, like, go... Won't let us go back in the kitchen. I wanted to try to hide in the fridge. Screwdriver fireplace. No. Oh, I can't, like, look at the door. There was that to escape. Now this, under here, did let us hide from her. So wait, what if we do this first? Like, can we open that and then, like, leave? And then do something? Guess we can hide from her and see. Is there more? No. To be seen. Cause I wonder, like, what's the screwdriver for? What's the fireplace for? And where is she now? Can I not actually, like, run into her? Bedroom. Let's go back in the basement. Oh, it will not let me? Oh, I wanted to see if you could... I wanted to see if you could go in the basement. Is it weird that it's like... It looks like it's nighttime in here now, right? But it looks like daytime here, and like the... It's obviously daytime in the kitchen. I guess that's probably all this demo has. I wanted more! Give me more! Put up the poster in the bathroom. Screwdriver the bathroom. Oh wait, put up the poster in the tunnel. So that way if anyone else comes in the tunnel, they'll know that I'm looking for my brother. Screwdriver. Alright, well, the only thing I wish is for there to be more. But, eventually. And that was excuse me, sir. Queet. That game is very neat, and I'm excited for the full game to come out. It looks cool as shit. Alright. Next up, let's open old Steam back up. Because there is a demo for a game that I downloaded that I heard about recently. And I was just like, this seems really fucking cool. And I wanted to check it out. Change the game on Steam settings. Save. Okay. Capture. Capture the video game. Ah, here we go. There we go. Yeah. So this is a game called... Wait, let me read the full title. This game is called The Centennial Case, Shijima Story. I was watching something where... Oh, I don't know if it was a podcast or I saw like a post. I saw somewhere somebody talk about this game and that it had, like, that they had played the demo for it, and I was like, this sounds fucking cool. Ah! Here I was already with a big excuse me and you went and changed the game. Sorry. But thank you, ClitoDev, for your 62 straight months of support. That's pretty much like 1 million years, so thank you for your continued resubscriptions. I hope you've been enjoying your emotes. But, I hope, you know, unfortunately you did miss the Excuse Me Sir demo, which was cool, but this game is, also an FMV game. And so you're gonna get to see, some more filmed humans, so please enjoy. Okay. Display game text in English, play game audio in English. Because I think this game is in, like, Japanese, maybe, originally. I would assume since it's called a Shijima Story. Display closed captions. I don't need closed captions, but I do like subtitles. Well, We'll just leave it off for now. You can only change text and audio settings from options on the title screen. Okay. Accessibility can be changed anytime. All right. Yes. Ooh, I love that bell sound, because that's when you know something spooky is going to happen in Fatal Frame, is when you hear that type of bell sound. Ooh. Ooh. Kanda Jibocho Tokyo. Jinbocho. In 2022. Hakura Kagami book signing. Wow. What kind of cool book have you written? Haruka Kagami?
Thank you.
What's your cool book? Killer DNA? Detective Makoto Nishimari series screen adaptation confirmed. Cool.
Eiji!
You're quite the success. You're a bona fide best-selling mystery writer now, Haruka.
Ooh. Let me turn this up.
Here.
We couldn't have done it without your
Oh wait,
help,
no, I turned it
Eiji.
down for myself.
Thank you.
It's nothing.
You should have told me you were coming. You didn't have to wait in line. Did you really come here for my autograph? Or are you here to see Akari?
No, it's not like that.
Huh?
I mean, let's just say I wanted to see the both of you. Actually, I have a favor to ask of you.
Let me know if the audio's okay for
Yeah.
you guys now. I adjusted it.
There's a once-in-a-century succession at my family home.
Oh.
And I was hoping you could get some information for me.
Your family home? You mean that grand estate at the foot of Mount Fuji?
That's right. My family has spent many years on medical research. In particular, how to stop the aging process.
Ooh.
It's embarrassing.
Oh, that's...
But I had a huge fight with my father that ended with me leaving the family. And that's why I want
You know
you
that's
to do some
bad if your
investigating
family's researching
while pretending to write a feature
immortality.
What are we investigating?
The so-called fruit of youth.
Oh
It's been passed down
no.
for generations in my family and a recently unearthed
That's-
skeleton.
Recently unearthed skeleton?
At 3 p.m. yesterday,
Oh my
the
gosh.
police were informed
Okay,
that
I'll
skeleton
release
remains had been
Minty
found
in
an
a
estate in Penmamura, Fujimine
when we hit
County,
a
Shizuoka.
pausing point.
The remains of indeterminate age and gender were buried under a large cherry tree. The police are trying to establish the identity of the deceased.
Oh man, this kicks ass. Tenmamura Shizuoka. Oh. Prologue, the cherry blossom ceremony. Ooh. Oh, you know I love me some fucking green tea. Slurp that shit up. Yoko Shijima. Yeah, it's probably delicious.
Who'd have thought? Eiji, a literary consultant.
Yes. Haruka here writes mystery novels, and he makes sure that all the science is sound.
So,
Cool.
does he come up with the crime tricks too?
No, I devised them myself.
That's amazing. I read mysteries sometimes, but I never know who the culprit is. Is there some secret? to
Scooby Doo's
figuring them
really
out?
hard for me.
Well, it sounds obvious, but every story contains a mystery, and there will always be clues to help solve that mystery. Just try to connect these clues, and somehow you'll arrive at a hypothesis.
Connect the clues to the mystery.
Yes.
She literally, this lady's like, how are you supposed to solve these murder mystery stories? And this girl's like, Well, they write clues in the book, and you're supposed to think about them, and then you'll figure it out.
Every story has a mystery,
Oh,
as well as
shit.
clues to help solve that mystery.
Is this gonna become a
In
Nintendo
this
Switch
cognitive
ad? What?
space, I fit the mystery and clues together like a puzzle.
This is her
Come up
mind
with a hypothesis
palace.
and build a connected path of logic.
And I'm here to help with the reasoning, huh?
Yes, but remember, you're just an image of AG inside my head.
You're just an imagined
Let's give it
version
a
of my
shot.
friend. Holy shit. What the fuck? Whoa! This is the cognitive reasoning space. On the left, you'll find some mysteries already in place, with clues floating around them. Combine them to advance your reasoning. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, right, I thought it was like, oh, it's a Nintendo Direct. Okay. First of all, let me get Clinodev. Clinodev redeemed release Minty, so now give me a moment. I have to launch Pets 5. And then hope that the combination of Pets 5 and this video game doesn't crash my computer. No, shut up. Oh, well. Well, one of the my Great Dane Maddie just decided to come out, so you got a freebie. She just came out on her own. Here, you can have Minty. There we go. I don't remember what the best way to minimize this is. Okay, good. They're still moving. There you go. You got Minty and Maddie. You got to have both, so congratulations. Additionally, I'm also gonna close my window because it's become nighttime and it's become chilly. I'm gonna close the window really quick before we get to mystery solving. Alright. Yeah, now Minty's gonna solve all the mysteries. Actually, you guys want to know something fucking stupid? Is that Minty's gonna have to go in to get her teeth cleaned next month. And fucking, I guess just because she's like, she's old now and her kidneys are like not great. They told me that in order for her to like be anesthetized for the teeth cleaning, they want her to come in for 3 days previous, like the 3 days before her surgery. They want me to bring her in each day to get IV fluids, so she's like, they want to super hydrate her so that she'll just like be hydrated enough, I guess, to just, you know, reduce risks of complications from being anesthetized. But it's just like, it's the sort of thing though where y'all in chat know, I don't have a car or a driver's license. And they want me to bring this cat in for 3, like, bring her in and then drop her off to get IV fluids and then come pick her up later in after a couple hours. They want me to do that for 3 days before her surgery. And I'm like, motherfucker. I'm gonna have to fucking call in a favor from every person I know who owns a car to be like, alright, who wants to fucking drive this cat to the vet at 8:30 in the fucking morning? Shit. It's bullshit is what I tell you. So if you guys, you know, if you wanna hit exclamation point donate in chat, you can donate money that will go toward paying for Minty's fucking teeth surgery. So she won't be so shitty about eating her dry food because her teeth won't hurt no more. God. No, she's pissed all the time already anyway, so I mean, She might actually be less mad just because she will be on drugs, and that might make her happier, possibly. But I think she'll be happier once her teeth are cleaned, though, because she's just got a big, like, tartar chunk that's, like, whenever the vet looked at it, there's, like, a big chunk of tartar, like, right up against her gums, and her gums were all, like, red around it, like it was, like, pressing and, like, digging into her gums. So she's probably gonna be happy afterward when her mouth doesn't hurt anymore. But I am gonna have to pay like $1,000 to get her teeth cleaned. So that's gonna be really cool and fun. It's what, you know what, I consider that's what I get. This cat has never had any type of medical problem. We've had her since 2012. And in all that time, she's never had any, like, needed a procedure or any medication or anything, so now that she's old, we're gearing up. We're like, it's time. She's gonna be having all kinds of shit now that she's old lady. Alright. There are open spaces around mysteries. Mysteries and clues can be connected by placing relevant clues in these spaces. Okay. Oh my god. Mysteries. Each story has a mystery and clues to help solve that mystery. Connecting the two will reveal hypothesis. Whoa. Clues help solve mysteries. Connect mysteries and clues to create a hypothesis. Okay. Well, what's the mystery? Oh. So I guess we're just gonna get, like, replays of just everything we've just seen. Like, that's our clues. Generally. Interesting. So, tab information. Oh! Whoa! Maps, relations. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's gonna be one of these. Oh man. So, Eiji is the guy we talked to, right? Who has left the family because he doesn't want to, try to make the fruit of immortality, because that'll probably be haunted and evil. And he has some brothers. He's got some parents. His dad's the head of the family. He's got household staff, and then there's me and my homie. Analysis. Oh, Detective Makoto Nishimari series Killer DNA. Mystery writer Haruka Kagami's most popular novel. The detective Makoto Nishimari solves murder cases using scientific analyses of ancient Japanese customs and legends. Killer DNA is the third book in the series. Makoto Nishimari appears in each of the books and famously says, "The path of logic lines up," just before solving the case. The series has seen more than 600,000 copies printed, and a movie adaptation's in the works. Cool, I'd see that movie. I want to read those books. Do they got audiobooks in English? I'd love to listen to that. Mount Fuji, an active volcano and Japan's highest peak at 12,388 feet. Considered a holy site since antiquity, many legends surrounding the mountain. To this day, some still regard it as an object of worship. There are accounts from as early as the Heian period, from 794 to 1100, or I guess 1185 is how you would read that. 1185 CE, depicting the mountain as a god and its surroundings sacred. During the Edo period, 1603 to 1868, miniatures of Mount Fuji were produced and the mountain became a pilgrimage destination for the devout. In the present day, it has been designated a World Cultural Heritage Site for these historical qualities. Trick! Schemes devised by perpetrators to conceal their crimes. Japan's preeminent mystery writer Edogawa Ranpo compiled more than 800 tricks used in the genre, dividing them into 9 categories in his essay, A Catalog of Tricks? What is this about? Of the 9 categories, ones often used are the locked room trick, where the body is found in the locked room, making the culprit's entrance and exit seem impossible. I'm familiar. The alibi trick, where it seems impossible for the culprit to have been at the crime scene at the time. The double roll trick, where the culprit dons a disguise to conceal their true identity. Of note is the narrative trick, where the author misleads the reader, something deemed impossible in film or television. It's not impossible in film or television. That's not true. Alright. Gracious. So we can play, we can return to reasoning. I mean, we just saw these things, so I don't know. So what mystery? Oh, okay, I just clues, grab, put. Okay. Hypothesis. Clues help solve mysteries. Connecting the two creates hypothesis. Create multiple hypotheses to uncover the truth. Okay. I will do that. God, this game seems like it fucking kicks ass. This is cool as shit. What the hell? Press A and D to switch scenes left and right. To move the path of logic back and forth, press W and S, plus R and F for finer control over movement. Looks like Risk? What do you mean looks like Risk? What here looks like Risk to you? What? I don't see no continents. Reasoning. So wait, I guess like... Okay, so that moves the scenes. And we can... The tiles? Just seeing hexagon tiles makes you think of Risk? Like there's like a bajillion games that use hexagon tiles. Risk is the one you think of. Alright, I guess do we... Reasoning. Reasoning is complete when enough hypotheses have been created. Complete. Bonk. Alright. As long as I get to start in Western Australia, there won't be no problems. You know that we can't just hand you Australia right at the beginning. You know that, like, we're at least gonna have to rock, paper, scissors for that or something. Oh my god, the game's having a hard time loading this.
Well,
okay,
something like that.
I see.
Oh, it had a tough time.
Connect the clues to the mystery and form a hypothesis. That's how you read a mystery novel.
Akari, you are an editor, right? How do you know E.G.?
I met him when we were looking for an advisor on scientific matters. We
Scientific
practically
matters.
forced him to arrange today's session as well. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet us.
Ryoya insist on it. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks very good on you.
It's been ages since I last wore a kimono.
You look cool,
You
dude.
look so handsome in it.
She's right. I barely recognize you.
Well, I can't attend the cherry
No,
blossom
you usually
ceremony in
look
my
like a
regular
fucking
clothes.
chump.
It was all laid out for me, and most importantly,
Ooh, what's most important? You want it to look good for Akari. I don't want to like just fucking bust him out, right? I don't want to just call him out and be like, you want it to fucking look hot for your girl that you like. What's most important? What is? Ooh. Oh yeah, I like you have to hold, so you can't pick anything by accident. That's good. You don't like it if you accidentally hit something that you don't mean to. Oh no.
What's most important? Let me guess.
The-
You want
I
it
don't
to look good for
I don't know
Akari?
if Pets 5 also being open
course
is
not.
is causing the lag on
All the
loading the
same, I'm
FMVs,
glad there's a
but
spare kimono for him.
Whose kimono is it?
actually, this kimono was made for me a long time ago.
Oh, we
Mm,
have guests.
so that's one of the housekeepers.
I'm sorry for intruding. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Sorry. Have we met?
Yoyoi's only been with us for 3 years. Or perhaps you know one another from before?
No. There's
Ooh.
just a familiar scent in the air.
Ooh, that's suspicious.
That's probably me. I'm wearing a perfume with citrus notes.
Now that you mention it, that
Ooh,
does
that
smell refreshing.
that was suspicious. What does
Anyway,
that mean?
This is our live-in housekeeper, Yayoi.
Hi, Yayoi.
You wanted to see me?
Mr. Shijima asked me to gather the equipment for the cherry blossom ceremony, but I just can't find some of the items.
Let's look for them together, shall we? Iji, I will join you later. Everyone, please go on ahead to the Shijima cherry tree.
So, was that your mother, Eiji?
Or perhaps your stepmother?
How did you know?
Oh, well.
Oh, okay, huh? Ooh. Are we gonna have to discern how she figured out that was his stepmom? Because I didn't clock it, so interesting. By connecting the mysteries and clues, you'll create a hypothesis. The hypothesis is the most important part of your reasoning. It's the key to revealing the truth. You can turn off Minty now if you like. Nah, they're already up there. I spent all that time opening it. It's staying. Plus, I hardly ever does anyone redeem any of the pets. I hoped that maybe some of the names would be appealing enough to get people to redeem them. But maybe I should change the names of the redeems or something to make them more appealing, because I felt like a genius when I realized you could just put them on a chroma keyed background. And I've never seen anyone else do this on stream, and I wish I could do it more. Because they're so cute. So cute. Look at this. Look at this baby. Look at them. They're cute. They're cute babies. I will never stop until I pet you, squirrel. You'll have to figure out the math of how long you'd have to save up. You'd have to determine that. What if I just retire from streaming like the day before that you have enough? What if I've actually been keeping track of how long people have watched me, and so I know, and I just retire from streaming permanently the day before anybody has enough peanuts. I can also just change the value of Pet the Squirrel at any time, you realize. I could just put another 0 on there if I wanted to. There's no rules. I'm not beholden to anything. Okay. Proof that Yoko is Eiji's stepmother. What evidence is there for this? Does he come up with the crime tricks too? Yeah, I guess that she didn't know exactly what he... Like, she wasn't familiar with what stuff he is doing. Though, I assumed that was because he said he sort of left the family, so maybe she just didn't know what he'd been up to. I didn't necessarily clock that as stepmom stuff. No? Oh, okay. There seemed to be some distance, that's true. I'll sub to tier 100 if it means I have the pets. So essentially you'd be the red cranberry juice that splashes my whole life story that I wrote in red ink, yes. Yes, I would. I live to deprive my chat of joy and happiness. I'm only here to enjoy your suffering. Know this. That's what you get when you follow and subscribe to this channel. Alright. There was some distance between Yoko and Eiji, as shown by the way she spoke to him. There's a chance Yoko isn't Eiji's birth mother. I bet that if we knew Japanese and were listening to the Japanese audio, I bet we could have identified that more easily too. Like, we'd be able to identify differences in what, like, her word choice and honorific use. I bet. I'm glad there was a spare kimono for him. Oh wait, so do the... Okay, so the different videos, I guess, also, like, offer... Can I just hit complete? Do I need... Or can I put, like... Can I put this little extra guy in as, like, a kicker? I can just put that in to make me look extra smart. She didn't know you had your own kimono. Yes. Yoko seemed happy that there was a spare kimono for Eiji. If she were his mother, she'd known. She would have known he had a kimono. I did it. I have the points to pet the squirrel, and I did it by watching every stream I could. Pancake adds a 0 to the redeem. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Well, our girl is out here, like, doing a little Murder, She Wrote, doing a little Sherlock. Out here. In this fancy Japanese estate. Let the encoder is going. There it goes. As long as it only is happening when it's trying to load, like, between scenes, then it's okay. As long as it's not actually lagging the videos themselves, which it ought not to if you know, they are just FMV. To solve a case, you must select and present a hypothesis as the basis for your reasoning. A hypothesis must be created first. Okay. So... think this one is a little more solid, right? Like, this one, especially since AG told us that he had kind of been estranged from the family, I think that maybe then this one feels a little more like solid evidence that, you know, something he would have had from a long time ago that she didn't know about. Whoop. Select. Give it a sec, it's going.
It seemed
There it
like
is.
she didn't know you had your own kimono. A mother would definitely have known, and anyway, she's too young.
Very observant, Haruka.
Also, you were about to say something earlier, weren't you? Most importantly, my mother gave me this kimono. Is that what you were going to say?
Yoko is my father's
guess.
second wife. They got married after I left the family.
I see. Well, she seems nice.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh my god, are those his mom's
She was
bones
in
under the
house
tree?
when the skeleton was found, correct? I've got to ask her about that later.
Just remember, you're supposed to be writing about the ceremony. I can't imagine what my father would say if he finds out what I've asked you to do.
What? Is he that scary?
Well, you'll see when you meet him.
Sure.
Well, he's probably a fucko.
Well then, let's go see the cherry tree.
Maybe it'd be better just to not have the redeem, because I'm not giving up until I'm there. No, the whole
Wow.
point is for your suffering to never have it.
So this is
The point is
Shijima
your
cherry
suffering.
tree.
In bloom for the first time in 100 years.
The skeleton was found under this tree, right?
Yeah. Who killed and buried that sad soul here, I wonder?
Oh, they both
killed?
The skeleton's chest bones had marks that suggested
Both of us
a
are
knife
wearing
wound,
ascots.
apparently.
Is that our style?
Shouldn't the police be investigating this?
My father's in a standoff with the police right now. He told them not to say anything until the remains were identified. But somehow, the story got leaked to the media.
What the fuck?
But
Who
the
leaked it?
remains are nearly 100 years old, apparently.
Oh, I guess
so the
it
police
wouldn't be
have
his
no
mom then.
reason to hurry. That's why I want to solve this mystery.
So what you want to know is...
I mean, I would say the identity of the skeleton? Can I choose wrong in these situations? It's getting there. There it
The
is.
identity of
It
the
made it.
skeleton, right?
The identities of both the skeleton and the killer.
Say you do uncover the
Okay,
truth
so both
about
are
this
right.
100-year-old murder, then what?
It's of great importance to me, actually. I suspect that skeleton has something to do with the Shijima family's fruit of youth.
You've mentioned that fruit before. What is it?
More precisely, the Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi. According to my mother,
Oh man, he hit that
anyone
one
who
confidently.
consumes
Shit.
This fruit will stop aging forever. It's mentioned in the Kojiki Chronicles. This fruit of youth has been passed down for generations in my family. Although I've never seen it, and my father won't tell me anything about it. But if it's somewhere in that house, I'm going to find it and rewrite the future of medicine.
Oh fuck.
Gee, you realize it's strange for a scientist to be saying all that, right?
AG, you
But it
realize that
isn't
any
strange at all.
immortality
Science offers
thing is
countermeasures
gonna
to
be
aging.
evil and bad
Really?
and haunted, right?
The telomeres at the ends of the human chromosome determines how many times a cell can divide. They're like game tokens, and aging is what happens when tokens get spent. But some forms of life have an endless supply of these tokens.
Like lobsters?
Yeah, cancer cells, for example. They're able to multiply infinitely because their telomeres constantly repair themselves. In effect, they're ageless. That's why it isn't totally bizarre that a fruit might contain components that stop aging.
A fruit that makes people ageless. And it's called the,
Oh my god, I had to have caught what he said. Well, she also doesn't. I think that actually maybe both of these things were part of it. She's also unsure, so I don't think I can choose wrong.
Tokijiku no.
There we go.
Tokijiku's fine.
What does this Tokijiku have to do with our skeleton?
I found an account of a murder committed 100 years ago, and it mentions the Tokijiku. Based on the proximity and dates, that skeleton might just be related to this case.
Oh no.
A murder.
I don't know the details, but the Shijima family history is full of unsolved cases, unnatural deaths, that sort of thing. Please, Haruka, I want to know the Tokijiku's whereabouts and the truth behind my family's involvement in that skeleton. Will you help me?
Yes! I won't even make him owe me. If I'm gonna see some ancient, haunted, cursed stuff, I'm in. Ooh.
I'd be glad to help.
Oh, that one took a while.
But where should I start?
I have just the reading material for you.
Reading material?
Mm-hmm. And it's right up
You're
here.
looking at
Didn't
this.
think you'd be the first one here.
Long time no see.
Looking at my
You really
friend
think you can just waltz back in here?
in this scene,
and
that other
interfere with
lady.
the
I feel
family's
like I
succession?
recognize her actress.
You're Haruka Kagami, aren't you? Author of the Detective Makoto Nishimari
I
series.
also feel like I recognize that actor.
Of course. Look, Kazunaga.
Wait a minute.
She created Makoto Nishimari. You know, with the cool catchphrase, the path of logic lines up.
Never heard of it.
Have I seen that? Do I know these actors from
This is
tokusatsu
Haruka
things?
Kagami,
Have I seen
the
them?
writer, and her editor, Akari Yamase.
I have to look it up.
My older brother, Kazunaga, and my younger brother, Mitsunori.
Nice to meet you. Just wondering, what brings you two here?
Haruka's writing a feature story.
About the skeleton under the cherry tree. I bet a mystery writer like you can't get enough.
This guy must have 0 friends. I don't need to play nice with him. I'm gonna say the mean thing. This is just a demo, so I can say whatever I want. Alright, get ready for it to load again.
This guy must have 0 friends. I'm dying to know more. Is the answer you're looking for, yes?
Given your expertise, why don't you try figuring it out yourself? The identity of that skeleton, I mean. Then you can proclaim the path of logic lines up.
Of course. I'll look into it.
Thank you for having us.
Angie, long time no see.
Dad, you're looking well.
Oh, there he is, the patriarch.
You look terrible in a kimono.
Oh, Dad,
It's
what
good
the
that
I'll never
fuck?
have to wear one for work.
Not that you
What
look
an
any better than
asshole.
lab coat, mind you.
Christ. Look terrible in a kimono. What kind of fucking thing is that to say to your son? Hold on, I was trying to see. I was looking up one of the actors. The little brother, like our man's younger brother, is a voice actor in a lot of things. He was also Gaon on Dawn, the Dawn Brothers Super Sentai. Or no, Zenkaigers is Gaon, which is fucking cool. Yeah, I don't know if he's done any live action work that I can see on here. I'm gonna have to look into that later. Whenever I recognize a tokusatsu actor, it like makes me crazy until I figure out who, like, where I saw them from. Alright. The key to solving a case will be displayed as clues. Obtain clues with E. You can also press W and S during video sequences to check for clues? Oh. Press A and D to toggle between clues and people. Like while the video's playing? Or like on the rewatch on the investigation screen.
After leaving the family, what exactly have you been researching?
That's none of your business.
Pay attention.
So be it. Welcome. I am Ryohei Shijima. And you must be the best-selling writer.
Well, I'm indebted to AG. Best-selling is a bit of a stretch. You've heard of me. Okay, I'm gonna try to be cool and I'm gonna like come out for this son since his dad is such an asshole. I'm gonna like talk his son up a little bit. Okay, it's gonna lag again, so buckle your seatbelt. Oh.
Yes, I'm indebted to AG for all his help.
So you're interested in our cherry blossom ceremony? This ceremony is an important family tradition, held once every 100 years. Feel free to take part and ask questions, but I ask you not to interfere. We don't usually let outsiders attend, after all.
Damn.
We understand. Thank you. I promise we won't cause any inconvenience.
To be honest, that skeleton has attracted a lot of unwanted media attention. Such a nuisance. If this story of yours can help clarify matters, we'd be very grateful.
Who's that?
Oh, that's our gardener, Takehiko Kusakari. He's looked after this cherry tree for us for many years.
Excellent work. You should be proud, Kusakari.
It's my pleasure, sir.
Then let us begin.
Dramatic. Oh, is there gonna be an OP? It's loading something. Oh god, it is! It is an OP! It's loading! Oh god, it's trying! Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Quit. Did that help? Only sort of. Why? just the video for the credit sequence is lagging. Why? Did that help? No? Even, do you want even faster encoding? Okay, I put it on the fastest possible encoding. What the fuck? What? Why? This is literally a video. Man, this would be fucking cool if it was working. Yeah, I turned the
about
encoder
Roy.
down as far as
How
possible.
much does he know about me?
What do you mean?
Something he said makes me think that...
And I don't know why that specific section, it just like couldn't handle it. I turned it onto the fastest encoder possible. I don't know what it was about just like that opening title card that like it was having a hard time. It's really weird. Did I turn off the model? No. I'm still moving. I'm still moving. Yeah, it was because it's literally it was affecting OBS. Like OBS, it was giving it too much information that OBS could not encode it good to send it to you over Twitch.television. For whatever reason, it was lagging the whole thing. I don't know. All right. Okay. To review a case, press Z to go to screen with relevant information. Okay. Okay. So, before we do that, this is my first time meeting Ryoe. Maybe he's heard of me. So... is it the sort of thing where I'm actually gonna have to replay scenes to, like, gather information from them? So now
Who'd
that
have
it
thought?
gave me the clue
E.g. a literary
tutorial,
consultant.
Yes.
when I review these
Haruka here
scenes,
writes
will I
mystery
be able to, like,
novels,
gain
and he makes sure that all the
clues?
science is sound.
So, does he come up with the crime tricks too?
No, I devised them myself.
That's amazing. I read mysteries sometimes, but I never know who the culprit is. Is there some secret to figuring them out?
Oh yeah, big secret.
Well,
It's thinking.
It sounds obvious, but every story contains a mystery. And there will always be clues to help solve that mystery. Just try to connect these clues, and somehow you'll arrive at a hypothesis.
Connect the clues to the mystery.
Yes.
I've never heard of that. That sounds hard. Okay, so I didn't get, like, extra clues. So maybe it was just sending me to that one as, like, time to think about clues, bitch. Okay, well... So how has his dad heard of me? I guess that it's because I'm best-selling that he would have heard of me. So if I return to reasoning on this scene... Yeah. I'm best-selling. Interesting. Thought of Haruka as a best-selling writer, but doesn't seem to know that she's a mystery writer. Oh. Is there more I could consider, though? Although I guess I didn't really talk to him any further than that. So I guess... Well, I don't know. There's another space, though. Could I have actually... Can I just... The only other piece of evidence is this. Can I put this here? Will it let me? It does let me. I read the interview, I guess. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Ryoe told Eiji he didn't look good in a lab coat. Where would he have seen Eiji wearing a lab coat? In the picture, in the interview, in the magazine. I mean... Could have seen his son in a lab coat in other contexts, but... And that's how he knew about the writer that Eiji's helping. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Makes sense, makes sense. I wonder, do I only get partial credit if I, like, don't fill out that entire thing? Because it was gonna let me complete it with just one piece of evidence. Like, does something happen? Oh wait, hold on. I was gonna say, does something happen if you only, like, if you only do the minimum amount of evidence that it needs to allow you to complete it? I wonder if it changes things? He read the interview. Seems probably the best choice.
I think whatever he knows about me comes from reading the interview. He said that Eiji didn't look good in a lab coat. He must have seen the picture of Eiji in that interview.
Of course he did. I sent it to him in advance, after all. And I also told him about you, Haruka Kagami, a best-selling writer.
You didn't tell him I was a mystery writer?
Well, do you think he'd really let a pop fiction writer come in
here
to
I was gonna say, was that a big deal?
Centuries-old tradition?
I think he would.
I see. She's a little pulpy for this.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, they're lighting incense at the altar.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
I swear, I think I've
Just
seen
need to
this
lock my phone
actress.
strap. Maybe back at the cherry tree? I'll take a look later.
Oh, did she say she lost her
Anyway,
phone
what
strap?
do you make of everything
Damn.
so far?
What did it have on
The
it?
cherry blossom ceremony. This is
Was it a Hello Kitty
and this
phone strap?
Tokijiku business. Everything's a mystery. That reminds me. You mentioned some reading material?
Ah, right. This
Man,
could
our
be
girl's a
first
geek.
clue, I think. Eiji found it, by the way.
She's getting so psyched over mystery.
Shinseinen, the very first magazine to publish Edogawa Rampo.
You sure know your
Whoa.
stuff. This issue, published nearly 100 years ago, contains the first part of a novel. The writer's name is Yoshino Shijima.
Oh.
Shijima? As in one of Eiji's ancestors?
We have to dig in the family tree.
It was supposed to be a serial novel, but for some reason the other parts were never published. And guess what?
Maybe it sucked.
The Tokijiku appears in the story. This is the 100-year-old murder case that Eiji mentioned.
But it's fiction, right?
It's presented that way. Yes, but what's written here actually happened.
So, it's a true story?
Historical fiction.
If you read this, you'll learn about what happened to the Tokijiku in the Taisho era.
All right, I'll get started.
But there's just one problem.
Huh?
Some pages have holes in them, some are missing. It's not a complete story, I'm afraid.
You're right. This looks painful to read. It's full of archaic expressions, too.
Cool.
But in your hands, it just might be solved.
Huh?
How about imagining the characters as people you know in real life? For example, the young protagonist. She wants to be a writer. That sounds very much like you, doesn't it?
Oh my god, are we gonna have like a like a
What about
brain
this partner of hers,
reenactment
Josie. Who would this be?
with the existing actors?
Smart.
I fucking love
somewhat
that
aloof
shit.
Man. Does anyone come to mind?
I wasn't paying attention to what she was asking me. Shit. I'm going to say Eiji.
Eiji, I guess.
What's important is how easy it is for your imagination. Focus on that.
Right.
That's how you
as for
solve
the other
mysteries, is by
characters,
imaginationing.
You could try imagining them as people from the Shijima household.
The Shijima household. Of course, I'll give it a shot. We first met in the spring of 1922, the 11th year of the Taisho era.
Ooh.
Industries languished after the end of the Great War, and disease ravaged the country once more.
Oh.
Many lives were lost during those dark days. But that was precisely why we pursued the joys and ambitions of life with even greater zeal.
Ooh. Oh, the crowd loves it.
Democracy. The human right to liberty and equality. The flowers of modernity had bloomed, and they were growing out from the skulls of our dead.
Whoa. That's actually a good line. I like
On
that.
day, somewhere in Tokyo, at the residence of one Ginsaku Goto, a private auction was about to start. I heard rumors that the Tokijiku, the so-called fruit of youth, would be up for sale, and so I was on the lookout for a way in. All for the sake of that fruit.
Masanori! Setsu.
I'm very much looking forward to today, Ginsaku.
As am I, dear Setsu. Well, please come in. You too, Setsu.
Oh, yes? Oh, uh-oh.
Interesting. Ugh! I'm sorry.
Knocked his hat off.
Can I have that back, please?
Sorry. Excuse me. That's pig's blood, isn't it? What's it for? That's an awfully fancy bottle for pig's blood.
How could you tell it was pig's blood?
I had pigs back home, you see. I remember it well, since my darling pigs kept getting turned into food.
You can tell from just one look.
Well...
Like, what if it was, like,
this
cow's
is a very
blood?
precious item.
Is this person going to the private auction? If so, maybe I can tag along. I mean, I guess I'll hit D. Let's tag along.
If so, maybe I can tag along. What are you gonna sell it as, huh? A panacea? Or dragon's blood, perhaps?
Who are you?
Why she say panacea? Is that how you're? I usually hear it said panacea. Panacea.
I'm Yoshino Shijima.
I like her kimono. I think it's really cute. I like the colors on it. And I like she's got a hakama.
You're taking part in that private auction, aren't you?
I'm a big fan
I'd like to
of
attend as well.
like a kimono with
But
the
I heard
hakama
that
over
every
it.
participant has to bring some item related to eternal youth or immortality. She seems to be an exception, though.
Who?
The woman who went inside. I'm pretty sure she has a special relationship with the organizer. I guess people like her are welcome too.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, she's like, I saw some fucking hoe go in there.
They touched each other discreetly, so the man beside them wouldn't notice. They seemed used to that.
Damn, bitch. This I'm starting to get the sense that she's not just like, oh, I'm an observant
Don't go.
detective. Like,
You
I,
don't want me telling
she
everyone
seems
there's
fucking
just pig
nosy.
blood, do you?
Seems like fucking, like, get out of
What
here.
do you want from me?
Fucking
Call me your
Nebby.
companion or whatever. Just take me inside with you. Please.
Please, I gotta buy that immortality fruit.
Your reasoning is flawed. That woman is a legitimate participant.
Hey, wait!
Are you coming?
You let me in.
You've got a keen eye. It might come in handy.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome.
The name's Josui Kusaka. I heard about the auction from Setsu.
You knew she was? That's not fair.
Yes, she mentioned you. Josui, yes? Setsu's already inside. And this is?
She's my traveling companion. Please don't mind her.
I see. Well, then come in.
This guy's like, I get it, you dirty dog. This dude's like, I'm an adulterer too. Oh fuck, there's a demon.
Something wrong?
Cool. I saw a fucko up there. Okay, we're early enough in the story. We should probably just say it's nothing. And just keep that in mind for later.
It's nothing.
just a trick of the light? Just your mind? You just saw
I had
wrong.
infiltrated the auction with some unexpected assistance. Now I needed an opportunity to seize the Tokijiku. Let's do this. This is going to turn into a romance plot with Eiji, isn't it?
You mean Josui, right? Not Eiji. You're just borrowing faces and voices, remember?
Is she reading this out loud to her friend right now?
Back to the story.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. I'm the head of this estate, Ginsaku
If she's
Goto.
reading it out loud to
The
her
auction
friend,
will
is she
begin
doing
at
the
noon,
voices?
About an hour from now. Please make yourselves at home until then.
Nice to meet you, everyone. My name is Kinu Kotomiya, and I deal in antiques. As you must have heard from Ginsaku, all of today's items have some relation to eternal youth.
All of today's items are
The
haunted as
items
shit.
you've brought will be put on display, and you'll bid for items that catch
Each
your
of them
fancy.
with one
It's
bespoke,
time to show us how
discreet
skilled
ghost.
you are at buying low and selling high. I hope we have an exhilarating auction.
Oh, they've got cake. You see those little plates that got cake on them.
I know anything to do with eternal youth is
that's fine.
probably a scam, but I just love the idea of it. The romance.
I love this
What did
eccentric
everyone
man.
bring? Oh, I can't wait.
I hear you're a collector of strange and bizarre tales, Setsu.
Yes, that's why my curiosity is so easily piqued. What have you brought?
Dragon's blood. Long sought after
She
by those
knew.
in
She
power.
knew he was gonna say
Its
dragons.
ability to grant eternal
Oh,
youth
e-
is celebrated in legends throughout the world.
Well, dragon's blood. A thing of immense value if it were real.
If it were all royal, what was that reading?
Well, my item was once kept in a certain Hachiman shrine and venerated as a relic. Legend says it's the sword of Taira no Masakado.
Lord Masakado?
Indeed.
Okay.
Lord Masakado was beheaded,
This actor,
and some accounts
I've seen this guy before. We're gonna have to look this dude up at the end of the stream because with his hair brushed back like that, I recognize his face. He was in some fucking Kamen Rider or Super Sentai something.
say his head never rotted. One could say that his sword is connected to agelessness too.
I feel like he almost looks like
Let me
Kota
hold it.
from
Be
Kamen
careful.
Rider Gaim, but I'm not.
Whose blood does it thirst for today, I wonder?
That's enough, Setsu.
But I'm not 100% on that guess.
And as for my item, are you familiar with the legend of the Tokijiku no Kaku no Konomi?
It's what Tajimomori found in the mythical land across the seas, isn't it?
I see you've done your research.
It's my job, after all.
Masanori is a medical researcher who also works for the Army Institute of Scientific Research.
I'm investigating ways to make soldiers stronger, and that includes the topic of agelessness.
Apparently, a certain family has been watching over the fruit of youth for generations.
Well, that's news to me.
But then this family fell into ruin and all the Tokijiku were lost. Although, I somehow managed to get my hands on one.
Ooh, it's little.
Look!
Ew, it looks gross.
It was indeed a Tokijiku, the very same one I'd been trying to find.
Wait, how do you know? Did
To
you even know what it
reclaim
looked like?
Everything I've heard. So I thought maybe, just maybe, this could be the real
It
deal.
doesn't even look like a fruit. It looks gross.
Oh, you're
It's
all
like a
experts at
withered,
this, aren't
dried
you?
out, like.
Now then, we can't leave your valuable items lying around like this. We'll store them in a locked
It's like
room
a really
until the
little
auction
crab
starts. This
apple
way,
or
please.
something.
Let's go.
That leads to the basement.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
You're after the Tokijiku, aren't you?
Oh, he sussed you out, girl. Why do you think that? Because whenever they mentioned it, your eyes went like, "Buh." Why do you think that, my ass?
Why do you think that?
If you won't be honest with me, you can go back outside.
Something the matter, Josui?
Ah, I'm sorry. My companion wandered off.
As they always do. This way, please.
Don't think you're off the hook.
Are you sure it's safe to put everything in here?
This door will be locked from the outside, and I'll guard this with the utmost care, so there's nothing to worry about.
What is this?
Oh, don't touch that. That's my item for the auction.
It's quite large.
Indeed. Let's have a look, shall we? Just a peek, though. One careless move, and we'll all be cursed.
Ooh.
Huh? Yes, it's a mummy.
Oh my god, I was right. I was just looking. It was Kota. Oh, there's a mummy, though. But that is the actor I thought he was. That is Kota. That's my boy. I would have, of course, I recognized him.
This here is a living
My favorite
corpse.
Kamen Rider.
Some claim it wanders the night in search of human blood.
Cool. Too bad it
Whether
doesn't want
this
dragon's
form
blood
of
since we
eternal
have some.
life brings happiness is another question altogether, of course.
Hold on.
Let's return to the manor. There's still time before the auction begins at noon.
Can we go back? How does this work?
Return.
I wanted to look at the mummy again. Or do you have to hold? How does this work?
Of course.
Okay, so I guess like you just hit it a few times, it goes back like 5
still time
seconds,
before
but
the
I think it's
auction
making
begins
it
at
lag.
Some
Dang it,
light
I wanted to look at the
refreshments and
mummy
lunch,
again.
perhaps.
So I was looking at IMDb. So yeah, the actor, the guy in the suit in this scene, the guy in the Western style suit, is the guy that plays Kota in Kamen Rider Gaim, the main rider. I fucking love that dude. He's like fucking ripped under there, and he could do a backflip.
Speak or leave now.
He did a bunch of his own stunts because he's like fucking ripped and fit as shit and can do flips and stuff. And he has great teeth.
Going to reclaim the Tokijiku. It
Oh.
belongs to my family after all.
Oh shit.
Your family?
Yes, my family situation is somewhat
Can I look at the
complicated.
clues that we found? Mummy.
My father entrusted me with the Tokijiku when he told me to leave our house. But I didn't know where to go. Then I came down with a fever and fell asleep in some temple. And when I awoke,
The Tokijiku was gone.
yes, I searched everywhere to no avail.
Hold on, I wanted to review her statement just then. She was entrusted with it, so I guess it was already just the only one left by that time. Told me to leave our house. I didn't know where to go. Oh, so she was just literally on the run with it. And just fell asleep in a temple somewhere, and then it was gone. Interesting.
That's when I heard about this auction from an antiques dealer. I knew it'd be here. But there was no way I could scrounge up what I needed to get inside. That fruit is very precious to me.
It seems you and I have the same goal.
What?
I'm also here to steal the Tokijiku. I never intended to take part in the auction.
I was just gonna take it and scan and
What do you say to
scram.
working together? We'll join forces.
Let's do
to
a
get
theft.
The Tokijiku.
Can I really trust him? But I could use the help. Can I really trust him? You know, like he's such a dangerous but alluring man.
Can I really trust Josie? But I can't let it fall into your...
We'll discuss that later. In any case, you still seem to be in bad shape. It's fine if you want to make an enemy of me, but then I'll tell everyone the truth about you.
But...
No means no, Setsu.
Come on, Gensaku, please.
I have a reputation to uphold.
But it's a brilliant idea, isn't it?
I won't allow it. You are not getting this key.
Don't worry. No one will suspect a thing. I'll just tamper with their items a bit, you know? Make it look like mice got into the room. Then, our items will go for higher prices. And we can get theirs for cheap.
I've already told you no. My dear Setsu, don't you realize how crass you sound right now?
Crass. Oh, get him, girl!
You have to understand, Gensaku. I told so many people about this auction and gathered all these items here. All because I want you to live even just a little bit longer.
That's very
You'll
good.
give
I
me
like that a lot.
The key, won't you?
Well, now you have to give her the key, old man. She fucking slapped your shit.
No one can know that you got the key from me. Return it when you're done.
What's wrong? You're burning up.
What? We have a fever suddenly?
Fine. You must get the Tokijiku.
What? Oh. Man, stuff is getting pulpy now. This is a big pulpy, like, period piece shit right here. Women fucking fainting, slapping and hugging and crying.
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Then it's almost noon. The auction will start without us.
It can wait. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. We've got to find the Tokijiku.
So will it be? I think it's best for us to work together.
If you have a fever, you should go home. Because then you're gonna get everybody else sick. And in ancient times, that could be a death sentence.
Fine.
Because what, this is the 20s.
The Tokijiku is mine, though.
Like, in the 20s, you're definitely still at risk from
You've
just,
got
like,
grit, I like
fucking dying from basic shit. Or dying from something your doctor does to treat you.
Setsu hasn't returned yet from inside the storeroom.
And she's alone in there. Now's our chance to get the fruit.
Let's go. Can you walk?
Yes.
What the fuck is our, like, is that gonna be a consistent thing with this character? Is that she's just, like, also has a horrible fever and is just gonna sometimes pass out? Is that, like, or was that a supernatural fever caused by something magical or haunted?
The door's locked.
We missed the perfect opportunity. I'm sorry. If only I hadn't passed out.
Who's there?
This is a bizarrely modern looking hallway to me. Like,
it's you two.
like the door hinges and
Everyone's
stuff.
looking for you. What were you doing here?
Ugh, Kota, you look so good in that suit.
Just what are you up to?
We'll be honest with you. We saw Setsu ask Ginsaku to give her the key to this room. I thought she might do something to the auction items, so we came to take a look.
Setsu has the key? Are you sure?
Yes, but she doesn't seem to be here anymore. She must have gone back to the manor.
But why did you
Actually,
come here,
she's
sir?
Not there either.
What? Not even in Ginsaku's room.
Indeed. The auction is going to start any minute now. Are you sure she's still not in there?
Start
The door's
knocking, like, bitch, you in there?
Setsu! Setsu! Are you in there?
Well, I guess, is it locked with a padlock or like a... Ooh.
Setsu!
There's blood.
This is... Wait! Is this... blood?
Oh, fuck. Someone at the end of the door, someone locked in the storeroom. I wanna say... Is there someone locked in the storeroom? Because that's more exciting.
Is someone locked in the storeroom?
I guess, is this blood leading to the storeroom or away from it is the question. Is that the mummy? Oh my god, the mummy. Holy shit. Oh, it's elite. Mummy's alive!
It's alive! It's alive!
Oh shit! Noon is not a very scary time of day for a mummy to come alive. Oh, look at him. I love that, like, stumbling, tripping into the room is very cute.
The mummy! The mummy's alive! That masked mummy, the one Ginsaku brought.
Holding a sword covered in blood!
This lady's like, these fuckos.
Yes, I saw it with my own eyes. There were red stains in front of the storeroom door, and they were all along the corridor, and then there it was.
Kinu, have you been here the whole time since the items
Well, the thing is, the mummy wouldn't have any
No.
blood.
I've just been wandering about the manor. Ginsaku must
I've been
know
doing
also went about
normal
their
stuff.
business, I'm sure.
So everyone was in separate places.
Oh, man. Why is there a mummy? Because
Ginsaku.
this guy, the
Where
head
have
of
you
the
been?
household,
Oh, Setsu's missing. I've been looking
the head
for
of the
her whole
household,
time.
his item he brought for this auction was a mummy.
Perhaps she was killed by the mummy. Perhaps she touched something she wasn't supposed to, and...
I like
This is
that
her
he's
punishment.
just immediately like,
Ginsaku.
yep, the mummy was alive.
You gave Setsu the key to the storeroom, didn't you?
I don't know what
We
you're...
actually saw you hand over the key to her. She was going to damage the other items to reduce their value, isn't that right?
I told her I was against it, But Setsu...
Is there a duplicate key?
No. That was the only key.
The door to the storeroom was locked just now. We saw the mummy outside the room.
It wised from its wave. It did.
I see. That mummy must have taken the key from Setsu and then locked the door.
Wait a minute. What's all this about the mummy?
Your mummy, Ginsaku. Might be a real living corpse after all.
We should take a closer look at the mummy. We should find Setsu. I want to look at the mummy before we end the stream.
I think we should take a closer look at that mummy.
I agree, but I'm more concerned about Setsu for now.
I understand.
I'm more
Let's
concerned about
search
my
for her
mistress.
first.
Masanori, you'll go.
Me?
You're in the army, aren't you? You're probably the only man here who could win a fight.
That's true. I do know this actor's fucking ripped.
Fine.
Well, at least he was when he did Kamen Rider Gaim, which was like 10 years ago. So maybe he's less ripped now. But he was really ripped then, at least. And could do a backflip. They just really sending him by himself to look? Like, we're not all gonna go look? This is a bad idea. He's gonna die. He's gonna get fucking killed by the mummy. Oh, he's back.
Well...
I searched
No
every
mummy?
inch of the manor, but...
How about the storeroom?
I looked around it, but couldn't get inside. The door is still locked after all.
So maybe she is in there. We should definitely take a closer look. Can I still just insist on the mummy and not looking for this lady? Oh my god, I want to play more of this so bad. But it's already like 10 past. Oh my god. Why am I not shocked that you knew this guy from Kamen Rider? Listen. Every person on Japanese television was probably in a tokusatsu show at some point. And that's also just the level of actor that would get hired to be on a project for an FMV game. So, I think that it's pretty... Honestly, if you watch any Japanese, like, media, you're likely to see an actor that was in a toku show. Like, actually, I was, in Godzilla -1, there's a minor character that while I was watching the movie, I was like, wait a minute, I know that guy! That guy's from, like, this and that show that toku show I saw. And I looked it up afterward and I was like, I knew it! I knew it was that guy! You do the fucking... Oh, mummy. Yeah, the word mummy can take you pretty far. Ugh, man. Ugh. Okay. Feels weird to call this an FMV, mostly because I always think of those Sega CD style cutscenes. I mean, this is a this is a live action FMV game. Like, no bow to doubt it, buddy. This is what Sega CD style cutscenes were like. Just, you know, of mostly worse quality. Alright, let's look at the storeroom and see if we can see a corpse before I end the stream.
Well, Let's go and check the storeroom together.
Yeah, let's go look at it.
Good idea. Let's bring something to break the lock with.
Yeah, you got like a hammer, crowbar, something.
I have a bad feeling.
Weird to see it in HD. I mean, the game, you know, those FMV games, if they actually did film on... Oh, shit. If they actually did film on film, those, you know, those cutscenes were in HD. Just, you know, they didn't...
Terrible.
They couldn't be put into the game in HD. Okay, so the dragons... The fake pig blood, dragon blood did get spilled. The fruit is gone.
The Tokichiku, it's gone.
Feels like watching a movie that's from the 50s in HD quality. Wouldn't it feel more like watching just a modern made period piece? Because that's what it is. No, that bitch is still there though.
Just a dried up old mummy. But then,
but
what
the
did we see
mouth
earlier?
is wet. The key the mummy was holding. The sword is
We have to inform
bloody.
the police.
Wait. An investigation would be bad for both of us. Who knows what we'll be accused of?
You think we should run away?
If we run now, everyone will think we did it.
Then
we've got to solve this mystery.
We'll have to inform the police eventually.
But
we have to solve it first.
That's why we'll figure it out first.
Yeah.
Before the police get here.
Holy shit.
We'll find the killer.
Oh my god, this rules.
Hard evidence, of course.
What happened today? Who did what and where? We have to recall every last detail. There must be a clue somewhere.
Well, it's a good thing I have video footage of all of it to look back through.
And when we find the killer, I'm sure we'll find the Tokijiku too.
Ooh, is it gonna load into something? Is it gonna lag? Oh, is it? Oh, it's playing normally. This is not lagging it for some reason. That's good. It's at the end of the demo. Well, it's loading something.
The victim is Setsuo, a collector of strange tales. Her body was found in a locked storeroom in the basement with her throat slit. The murder weapon was probably the blood-stained sword in the mummy's hand.
We caught sight of the mummy around the time of the murder. Aside from the sword, the mummy was also holding the storeroom key.
We have what appears to be a killer mummy. What could be the truth behind this case?
They're looking at me, they're asking me. Oh my god, is this really still going? I thought that this would be the end of the demo. Oh my gracious, how long does this let you play? Clues that were missed during the incident phase will be automatically obtained in the reasoning phase. Oh. So you don't actually have to, like... Because I was hitting E like, oh shit, because I didn't want to miss them in case it, like, fucked me up. But I guess, you know, it's just there for interactability. When the icon in the middle of the left side lights up, hold down Q for a flash of insight. Using it will consume 1 charge and highlight the clue that is linked to the display mystery. Oh, is that like a hint system? There's a limit to insight charges, but you'll recover 1 charge per 6 hypotheses created. Okay. Oh my god, I want to play more of this extremely badly, but... it's already past time. Oh my god, this game's so cool. What the fuck? This rules. Save. I hope this carries over to the full game. 'Cause this is just the demo, man. How much do you get in this demo? Wandering Mummy. This is the coolest shit I ever seen in my life. I love this. Oh my god. Return a title. Okay. Man, we looked at some really cool stuff today. We finished the 7th guest. We, Oh, hold on. Hold on. Is it back? Okay. Is it normal again? Yeah, we, finished the 7th guest. We checked out the Excuse Me, Sir demo. And then this game, the Centennial Case, a Shijima story. God, oh, look at them like running through the halls there. So cute. This is the coolest shit ever. Oh my god, I gotta get this. The full version. Oh my god. Am I gonna continue this one? Probably not, since this is just a demo. I'm not even sure actually if the full game is even out. Hold on. Store page. Is this even released yet? Well, this game actually is out. It is a released game, but it is $50. Which I understand. Modern FMV games tend to be really expensive because it's like fucking expensive to film actors and get costumes. It's like, I get it. This is a high quality product. But I'm not gonna be as I explained earlier, I'm gonna have to pay for all kinds of vet bills, and then also my taxes in the next couple months. So I'm not gonna be able to buy a $50 game. But maybe eventually, maybe we'll pick this one back up and when I buy it in full, and we'll play it. Cause this just rules. This like kicks ass. Oh my god, there's a $6 DLC. Where you get a behind the scenes. Oh my god. And then you also get all the live action videos in 4K. I don't know why I need that, but that's cool. Oh my god, I do want to. I want to play this super bad now. This is the coolest shit ever. I wanted to draw you as either a poster of the Mummy movie or Scooby-Doo. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll not be continuing this, but hey, you know what? Buy it yourselves. All of you out there in internet land, buy this game. This fucking rules. Okay, what are you gonna do with the $50? Gonna, like, go and, I don't know, buy some stupid bullshit you don't need? Buy this game and play it, because it seems like it rules. Okay? God. Alright. That's it for this stream, though. Join us again next week at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for more stuff. I don't know what stuff, because I haven't thought about it or decided. So it'll be a surprise for everyone, including me, what we do next week. I might not even decide till Thursday morning next week. Who knows? Tune in to find out. Also, go check out all of my social medias. I have 1 million of them. They're all linked in the description below the stream. I just posted a new plush commission that I finished up, and it's funny and neat. And you should go look at it and give it 1 million likes so that the algorithm gets happy about me. And give me $1 million and pay for my cat's vet bill. You got Valentine's art you gotta do for Bear? Yeah, do your Valentine's art. It's almost Valentine's Day. Draw some nice drawings for your loved ones. Alright. That's it for me. I'm hungry, and I gotta go and tell Henry about this game because it's so fucking cool. Until next week, I'll see all you idiots in the funny papers, alright? Bye, everybody. Bye, idiots. Bye!